Hi, so the question for this week's discussion was Lectio Divina involves slowing down as we read, meditate, and pray about scripture. This kind of slowing down is difficult to achieve in our fast-paced culture. Where in your daily life do you most need to slow down, and why? What makes slowing down most difficult for you? So from this week's reading, I learned that Lectio Divina is the act of reading, meditation, and then praying and understanding the words in the Bible, not just reading to get the words in your head, but reading and applying it to your life and praying about it and really taking all you can from the scripture that you're reading about, because if we don't, then it disappears and we forget it. And it's really important to keep the words and the meaning in our minds and present and apply it to our daily lives so that we can improve as people. And so let's see, the first question was where in your daily life do you most need to slow down? I think I need to slow down and in school. Sometimes I'll work ahead on a lot of assignments, and I'll get ahead on assignments, on my to-do lists, on cleaning, on things related to my small business, and then it just leaves me with a lot of open time but nothing to do. And then I feel like during that time I never really use it wisely to read the Bible. Sometimes I'll just sit there and scroll and or hang out with friends and get food. But sometimes I'll just work really ahead and then have a lot of free time but nothing to do with it. And I think spacing out different important things in my life and assignments on my to-do list can be helpful to spread out the time that I'm doing different things, and also plan out more time to read the Bible instead of leaving it for later, instead of just pushing it off and saying, oh, I'll do that later, or doing it. Sometimes reading it right before I go to bed is not the greatest thing because I'm always going to bed really late, and I think it would be better for me to read it in the middle of the day, maybe at lunchtime, and really be able to contemplate and pray about the scripture that I'm reading and apply it into my own life. And why do I need to slow down? I think I kind of covered that, but it gets really busy, and especially during the school year, I feel like my schedule in the summer is really spaced out, and I'm able to take time to myself, take time for God, take time with my friends, and get everything I need done. But stepping into the school year and getting really organized and taking time for all those aspects in my life is really hard. And what makes it difficult to slow down is I think we all get bombarded with a lot of tasks and people in our lives and things to do, and it can be really hard to organize that and really hard to make time for God sometimes. But I think making time for God should always be prioritized regardless of where you are in your life. And yeah, that's it.